there was a. What was the question? Mayor, you joining?
I am.
Also, L'chaim, in honor of L'chaim for the mayor's father.
Shmul Yaakov ben Moshe.
Shmul Yaakov ben Moshe.
Shmul Yaakov ben Moshe. Should be a good debate for the
better.
council.
You should see him back.
Where's the vodka?
L'chaim, thank you so much for the
Where's
sponsorship.
the bottle, that large
Shkoyach
bottle?
L'chaim, everybody. Shmul Yaakov is.
Oh, who stole the bottle?
There, how do you know?
I can't see.
Okay, so one of the things that was that do you have to have special Shabbos shoes, or could you use the shoes and just polish them? So my father said this was a question that came to Rav during the Holocaust while they were in the. It's a sefer called Shilas Tshuvas Mekadshe Shem. They were Mekadeshim Shemayim. They were in the ghetto, and the Rav that there answered. He said it's a clear Rashi in Shmos, the first parsha of Shmos. It's a clear part. Today's Chitas. What's the clear raya? Do you have to have new shoes, or could you polish your shoes? So he said in Rashi in today's parsha, if it's today's Chitas or tomorrow, I didn't learn it yet, but it says Vayakom Melech Chadash. There was a new king that stood up. And he said, and he made Gzeiras in the Am Yisrael. Rashi says, Rabbi Shmuel, two pshatim. One says Chadash Mamash. That when it says Chadash, it means a new king. Another Pirush of Rashi says, Shenischad Gzeirosav, that his Gzeiras, his decrees became new, but he was the same person. So based on these two Rashis, he said, either means Chadash means you have to have real new shoes. Chadash, like Shabbos shoes. Or Chadash means you have to make it new. Just like by Padi, he made himself new by having new decrees. He all of a sudden he looked like he was a new guy. So by polishing your shoes, you become great of Shabbos. So this difference, what you do for Shabbos, is depending on this Rashi of today's parsha. Okay, we'll begin with the Shia today. We're going to learn about 770 and the specialty of 770 and the honor, especially because 770 is always in the spotlight, of course. As one of my chaverim told me that now that there's tunnels in 770 and they revealed the tunnels of 770. This is a good. Everything starts with 770. The whole belt starts with 770. So if in 770 they revealed some tunnels, Hastas, this is a raya that the Eibishter is telling us that we're going to get rid of all. We're going to reveal all tunnels of Safaran and Gans belt. So like everything starts at 770. So everything is from.
You've been a little out of it.
So 770 is all.
I found tunnels under
770. Okay, get to the discussion of 770.
And the Mishchis kept their weapons.
If you could pass down some booklets, those are finished eating or whatever, those that you want to eat.
Those
Those that would like to see in the booklets, I'm going to have a booklet here. If you're in the mood, if whoever's in the mood of passing it out, whenever they're finished, just put it in the middle. Whoever wants to look inside, you can look inside. I want to read Ois Gimel and Dalid. And in Ois Gimel and Dalid, the Rebbe is going to say something very special about the base Rabbeinu Shabbat. In this Sikha, the Rebbe discusses that there's many different shuls all over the world, and then there's some special shuls. What's the specialty of some shuls? If it's a shul that has more of the Shechina. What does it mean that it has a shul more of the Shechina? Why would there be more Shechina there? The Shechina is right now, it says that they left the base of Mikdash. Where would the Shechina go all over? So it says that the Shechina disperses with Am Yisrael wherever Am Yisrael goes. And whenever Am Yisrael goes, that's where the Shechina stays with them. So for example, in the times the Yidden left Eretz Yisrael and they went to Babel, Shechina Imam, wherever it was Surah, Pumpadisa, they had Shul that had Ikar Shechina. Explain to the Rebbe, where is it that's going to be a place that has the Nasi Hadar, or the Rebbe, or the leader of the generation, in simple terms, is there, that is going to be a place where we're going to have more of the Shechina. Now throughout the Sikha, you're going to see the Rebbe is going to build on 770, that it's a place that people come from all walks of life, it's a place that people come from all corners of the world, so it really has it, because you can think to yourself, there's a lot of shuls that maybe people come from all over the place from stuff. I mean, do people come from Lakewood to go visit Borough Park, or do people go I don't know the exact, all that term, how many people go to these shuls, but the Rebbe is going to speak about the fact that the Nasi Adar is poyel in so many areas throughout the whole globe, and they all get chizuk from one place because there's a Nasi Hadar there. So if the Nasi Hadar is there, that means that's more of a Shina. Okay. And very soon, Mashiach is going to be revealed and we're going to have the base of Mikdash. And it says that these shuls won't stay here. All the shuls are going to be uprooted, Nasi Shul included, and it's going to be removed and relocated in Yerushalayim Ir HaKodesh. Okay? Now, when it's going to be relocated in Yerushalayim Ir HaKodesh, and as Gimel, the Rebbe is going to discuss, well, which shul gets to have precedence over another shul? And all the shuls are going to fight. I want to be closer. Real estate. They want to be the closest. We don't want to be all the way in Ramot. We want to be closer in the old city of Yerushalayim. Somehow we want to have a good spot. So the Rebbe is going to say that which shul is the shul that has the most reason to be attached to the base of Mikdash will be 770. Why? Because that is in the times of the Golus, right before Mashiach's times, is the place where there's going to be, where the Nasi Adar is giving chizuk and chayis to all the Yidden. So which therefore that's the reason where the Ikar Shechina is there in that is going to be the place that's going to be attached to the base of Mikdash. Just something connected, right now you're from Eretz Yisrael, so we all know that in Jerusalem there's one of the laws to have a Jerusalem brick Jerusalem stone, and only very few buildings, maybe I don't know if few or maybe just 770s, just 770 in Ramat Shlomo is the only building that has red. They passed a law.
Oh, in the Yerushalayim, yeah.
It has a red bricks. Yeah. So this is not in the Sikha context, but I would imagine that it's going to stay red. And it's going to be right next to the base of Mikdash, and I would imagine that the base of Mikdash is going to be Jerusalem stone. I would imagine the outside right now is the Har Bayis is the
Rebbe will clear it up for us.
We'll figure it all out. But it's going to be cute to see the base of Mikdash and 770 nearby. There's one shul in Crown Heights, Chavashas, that make now the Jerusalem stone. Yeah. So like this, they'll fit in more. They'll fit more fit.
We'll do that here.
They'll fit in, or we could be our own. We can make our color like the color that we wanted. No, I don't know. That's a red color of 770, but whatever. We never get there all the way.
We're almost like 770 or like Jerusalem.
Good.
Stone.
We'll do something.
Okay.
Jerusalem stone is nice.
I know. Also stand
I'm going to read the last paragraph of Ois Gimel inside. The last paragraph of Ois Gimel. Yesh Leimer. Yesh Leimer means the Rebbe's Kiddush, like the in-timer Yesh Leimer. The last paragraph of Gimel. Yesh Leimer. Shechiber habatik inisiyah shevachol eretz hamim. The connection, the attachment of all the shuls and all the countries, live based on Mikdash law, to the base of Mikdash in the times, Yiyah will be behesem according to the erech chilukei hadar shvanim, pending in how great this shul is. Shebatik inisiyas hamyuchadim. The shuls that are very special, they have a special yichus. Sheish ben Maila, you said, have an advantage more. Legab sha'ar batik inisiyas. More than all other shuls. For example, Beit Knishta the Hutzel. There was a shul called Beit Knishta, the shul of Hutzel. Or Beit Knishta, the shul of Shaf B'Yasa. Those were in Nahardan, the city Nahardan. And those in those days were called the Beis Rabbeinu Shel Babel. That was the leader of the generation. So Yiyu Koidman, they would be first in the chibin, in the attachment to the Beis HaMikdash. Shiyu Mechubarim Mamish, bold words. They're really going to be connected to the Beis HaMikdash. In parentheses, Noigim Udvukim Boy, they're going to be touching and connected without even any separation between them. And that shul, through them, so Nasan shul and any other shul will be connected to the 770, and 770 is going to be connected to the base of Mikdash. Because it's greater how much Shechina there was, that's going to be depending on how close they're going to be to the base of Mikdash. This is Ois Gimel's discussion of base of Mikdash. Ois Daled, the Rebbe is going to throw a bomb. And it's going to be crazy to even say, we're all waiting for the day the Mashiach is going to come. May it be today. Amen. Amen. And the day that it says is there's going to be, of course, Tchias HaMesim, and there's going to be the Beis HaMikdash is going to be built, and we're going to have Kibbutz Nidchei Yisrael. All the people from the diaspora is going to move to Eretz Yisrael. On that day, the Beis HaMikdash is going to be coming down. It says, Banei, it's ready. It's going to come down. Where will it come down? So a regular person, a regular child, is going to come down where it belongs in Yerushalayim Eretz Kodesh. In this Ois Daled, the Rebbe is going to say something that's going to be so abstract that his space of Mikdash is going to come down at 770 Eastern Parkway. It's going to come down here. And from here, it's going to reattach to the 770, and together it's going to be relocated to the base of Mikdash in Yerushalayim. Why? Where does this Chiddush come from? Why should the Rebbe say something so great, so crazy, that the base of Mikdash should come down to Crown Heights, and from here it should go to the Yerushalayim? That doesn't. Why would it fit? Why would it match up to say so? Explains the Rebbe that it's really the Beis HaMikdash is there, but it needs Shechina, and the Shechina currently right now is here in 770, because wherever the Yidden are and wherever the Nasi Yadar is, and that's where the place where Yidden get inspiration for all the Yidden, that's where the Shechina is. So it comes here, it attaches, and the Shechina, and of course the Shechina is there, and together it relocates to Eretz Yisrael. And that's because that in the last days before the Geula, in the last days of Golus, that was where Ikar Shechina was. So because Ikar Shechina was here, the Beis HaMikdash will come together. This is a Chiddush. And this is what we're going to be learning in Neis Daled. I think it's crazy Chiddush. It's like, well, because we feel good because we're Lubavitch, it's like, it sounds But this is going to be these words that the Rebbe is going to say in Ois Dalet. It's hard to explain this to anyone in Lakewood or Borough Park because this is like. But Ois Dalet. Let's go on and say just a few paragraphs. Even more than this, I want to say a chiddush. Says the Rebbe. Sha'amigdash de la'asid. The migdash that will in the future be parentheses. Shebana yimashukhu. That it's already built and it's complete. Yigala. It's going to be revealed. V'yavi min hashemaim. It's going to come down from the heaven. Yizgala tchila will be revealed first. B'hamig mokim, in the place shenasa migdash v'yasham, in the place where it was traveled and it dwelled there. Bizman hagalus, in the times of galus, where the place of the migdash was in the galus. Parentheses. Eis Rabbeinu shevav, in the house of the Rabbeinu in the times of Babel, which is the place where Rabbeinu is. Umisham, and from there yuatak, it will be retransferred limkoime b'Yerushalayim, back to Yerushalayim. Explains the Rebbe. Hashras v'gila hashchina b'hamigdash ma'at. Because this shchina in the migdash ma'at now in 770, ha'ikri shabal, where it is now, shenasa migdash hasham, higam kishehein nigolin. It's going to still be there when they're going to go to Geula. The shchina is still in this 770 place. And being that it's still here, there's still more copies if it wants up front. K'mavor b'hemshach. Pass it down, just to Kishmak to see these words. Pass it on. So we're holding an Ois Dalet.
Page 401.
Page 401 on the page, thank you. So we're holding now an Ois Dalet. There's another 10, 15 minutes, not much. Or whatever, So the Ashura, the Gila, we're holding it now on the Ois Dalet, the second paragraph. Kimavor b'hemshach hasugya, in the third line. Like it says in the sugya, sha'av kishahein nega'alin shchina imam. Even when they go to Geula to be revealed, the shchina will stay with them. Shenemar b'shav Hashem alekecha es shavuscha. The pasuk says Hashem will return with its captives. What does it mean Hashem will return with the captives? He's going to return with the captives. The Heishav Leinamar doesn't say he will return them. He's going to bring them out. Elavashav, he's coming back with the captives. It sounds crazy. Right now, there's captives that are held in Gaza, and to say that Hashem is with them, and Hashem is going to return with them. Just think those words for a moment. It's not like Hashem is elsewhere and they're taken away. V'shav, he will return them. He's going to bring them out. Elavashav, he's coming back with the captives. It sounds crazy. Right now, there's captives that are held in Gaza, and to say that Hashem is with them, and Hashem is going to return with them. Just think those words for a moment. It's not like Hashem is elsewhere and they're taken away. V'shav, page, okay, Malamed, Shakodesh V'shav imahem. As parentheses, as shavuscha k'may im shavuscha, with the captives. Mi bein hagolis, who come from within the golis, from within the eggs. Next slide. K'loimer, gam berega ha'achar, in the last seconds of golis, the Shechina, Nimtzas Shechina, B'hamakim Shegol Yisrael, in the place where Yidden are in Golis. We're in New York, we're in Brooklyn, wherever else. Shenasa Mikdash, where it traveled, V'yash Hashem, and it dwelled there. Umisham, bold words, Shava Kadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem will return, Im Kol B'nai Yisrael, with the B'nai Yisrael, Leha Mikdash Yerushalayim, it's going to return to Mikdash in Yerushalayim. Lahasharei, so the Galas V'shkin also let him go. Next part. V'kevan sha'akadosh baruch hu shav imahem mi ben Yisrael, and because Hashem will return, Mei HaMikdash Ma'at, from this Mikdash Ma'at, based on the Rebbeinu Shabbat, Shenasa Mikdash Hashem, Nimtze, if so it's understood, Shemakim Zeh, in this place, Matchila v'Nasis Geula Shechina, this is the place where there will be the Geula. Now, how could it be a Geula here? He's Galusa b'chol ha'toikef. How it's going to be revealed in 770, currently it's in Galus, because it's not as complete. V'ashleimus, loidak way from the Mikdash Ma'at, there won't be a small Mikdash as it is currently today. Shazal Inyan, Mikdash, that's the Inyan of Mikdash Asid. It's going to be completely revealed, which is going to be the future base of Mikdash. In other words, the Rebbe says, just like the Shechina is in the place of Galus, same thing as Mikdash Asid is in the place, Shenasa Mikdash is going to be there in the time of Galus, and over there it's going to be revealed in the last two lines of this paragraph. Bizmat Shesham Mizgal Tchila, over here it's going to be revealed. Then it's going to be returned to its place in the base of Mikdash Yeshua. Which is, I'd like to read Ha'ara 31. It says, and Ha'ara 31 speaks about the great Sanhedrin, the great Beis Din HaGadol. It says the Beis Din HaGadol, they would be the Supreme Court, the highest level of court that was the Beis HaMikdash.
Nice.
So it says that they used to be in the Beis HaMikdash. There was like a chamber right near touching the Beis HaMikdash, and from there they went to Galus. First they went to one place, Shul went to Tveria. We all know where Tveria is. That was the last place it was. It went to 10 Galus. So, and it says when Mashiach comes, it will return first. Where's the? You might say it's going to return. Let it go straight to Yerushalayim. No, it says in the Gemara that first it's going to go back to Tveria because that's where it was last, and then from Tveria it will get back to its place. Order 31 inside. Its original places in Lishkas Hagasis in a chamber in Beis Hamikdash. Shebetiveria, in the Tiveria, the place, the last place where the Sanhedrin was in time of Golas, Asidim Lachset Chila. It's going to return back to Tiveria. Misham Ne'atak in the Migdash, and from there it's going to return back to the Beis HaMikdash. So it seems like first it's going back to Tiveria, and then it's going to get back to the way it was in the Beis HaMikdash. So this is our, this is the way it's going to be. Finish off. Explains the Rebbe now a Chiddush Atzum in a Rambam, and we can say this in honor of tomorrow. Tomorrow is Rambam. Tomorrow is the Rambam Zertzeit. Tonight's the Rambam Zertzeit. The Rambam says that in order for Mashiach to be qualified as Mashiach, he has to bana Migdash b'mkoim. He'll build a Migdash in its place. The Rebbe asks a question: b'mkoim, in whose place? In where Mashiach is living. This is Mashiach is first Cheskas Mashiach, and then he does job, and then he makes Mashiach, and then he becomes Mashiach Vadei. So bana Migdash b'mkoim hamikdash, or b'mkoim means
In his place.
in his place where Mashiach is living. Uvana Migdash b'mkoim, and he's building a Beis Hamikdash in his living quarters. Explains the Rebbe, Uvana Migdash, let it say Uvana Migdash. He built the Beis Hamikdash. That would be simple and understood. That he built the Beis Hamikdash. Where does Beis Hamikdash belong? In Yerushalayim. Why does the Rambam, which tomorrow, this is a Dik and Rambam. Why did the Rambam say b'mkoim in his place? Explains the Rebbe. I'm going to read it outside. Simpler could have said Uvana Migdash b'Yerushalayim. Explains the Rebbe. B'mkoim is giving you a hint that where Mashiach lives right now, where he lives in the Galus times, where he lives in the Galus while he's in Galus, and he's waiting for Mashiach to be revealed, he's already building the Beis Hamikdash there. Speak about tunnels, speak about whatever you want to speak about. But he's building Beis Hamikdash, or at least speak about expanding 770, which if only Leivik was here. Ariel. So he's building the Beis Hamikdash, and this is going to be like the Beis Hamikdash in Hachana and a preparation to the Mikdash. Also, we'll stop at the end of this paragraph. It's going to be a Hachana and a preparation. She's Galat Chila Sham over there. It's going to be revealed. And from there, it's going to return to Yerushalayim. This is just a little taste of this powerful Sikha about Beis Hamikdash. Just a few notes that we learned is Aleph Kol, wherever the Shechina goes, wherever the Nasi Agar is. One thought. Another thing we learned is that the Shechina goes wherever the Shechina, it's going to return with the 770, so Beis Hamikdash is going to come. It's going to be attached first. That's one thing. It's going to be closest attached. Second Nakuda. Third Nakuda is Beis Hamikdash is going to come down here, and together it's going to return because that's what the Shechina is. And the fourth and final Nakuda that we learned today is that what did we learn? The fourth Nakuda was that b'mkoimai is a chiddush in the Rambam. That why does it say Uvana Migdash b'mkoimai? He builds the Beis Hamikdash in his place. It's speaking about not Yerushalayim. It's speaking about his place, and he built the Beis Hamikdash, and that's going to go to the Beis Hamikdash. So, Shekoyach, may it be very soon. That again L'chaim for Shmuel Mordechai, Shmuel Yaakov and Mordechai, Ben Moshe, and we should verbring a lot and learn a lot. And Mashiach now, Amen. 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 Let's make time.